Hi, I'm Siddhi, and this video will get you started with Siphon very quickly. I'll show you how you can set up your agent worker, outbound calls, inbound calls, and how you can make that first call. So let's get started. Come to this website siphon.blackdwarf.in, and then you can find this tab for documentation. Go to the documentation and then the getting started section. Here you will have all the steps. We'll go through this one by one. So first you need to have Python 3.10 or higher installed in your system, and LiveKit credentials. You can either self-host it or use cloud. And API keys for your preferred LLM, FTT and TTS providers. Next, install siphon-ai. Before you install siphon-ai, make sure that you are in the correct environment. And once you have activated the environment, install siphon-ai using this pip install siphon-ai. And then let's create your agent worker. You can copy this code to create your agent and paste it here and name it as agent.py. For the first time when you are going to run this code, make sure this download files is uncommented and comment everything else. Like this. And then run this code. I have already downloaded the files in my system, and you need to do this only once. So after you run it for the first time, you can then comment it out. And then you can run this again. I'm going to run this in developer mode for now. So uncommented this line, and then for LLM I'm using Gemini, TTS Cartesia and FTT DeepGram. Now to run this file, my environment is active. You can see this here. Then I'm going to run this. You can see this is running now. Okay, you see this prompt here, the system instruction and the agent name. This is the default. I want to create something like a real estate appointment booking agent for people who are looking for either apartments to buy or to rent, and they can call the agent and have an appointment schedule and check for the availability of the property they are looking for, whether for rent or to buy. Okay, so they can have the appointment booked at certain time, and so the human who is gonna get all the information, they are gonna meet the customers and have them explore the properties. Okay, something like that. So I'm going to replace this system instructions here. Alright, the system instructions are set up. So I have named the agent Genie, and this is a professional, friendly, and highly efficient real estate assisting agent representing Rees Industries. So I've set the objective here that it's going to qualify whether the callers are buyers or renters and collect the essential information, and schedule property viewing appointments. And I've set the goal here, what's going to do, the question it is going to ask, whether inbound or outbound, how the conversation should flow from greeting to identifying intent, and then qualification question like what it should be asking, budget range, preferred location, property type, whether they want to buy apartment, villa, condo, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, financing status, and timeline. And for renters, their monthly budget, when they want to move in, their preferred location, lease duration, and whether they can have pets or not. And it's going to keep it conversational and not interrogative. And then it's going to set up an appointment. Okay, after this, let's set up the inbound and outbound calls. After setting up the agent worker, I have created this .env file. This is a copy of that. So here you'll need a LiveKit URL, API key, API secret, the model you're gonna be using for your LLM, FTT, and TTS, they are API keys. So I'm using one model of Gemini for LLM, and DeepGram and Cartesia for FTT and TTS. Next, you're gonna need SIP address from your Twilio account, trunk ID, SIP trunk ID, and SIP number, the number that you have bought on Twilio. And all these API keys are fake here because I don't want to expose my API key, but you can have your own and lift it here. This is a copy of the .env file. Create a file and save it here. And I have created a video on how to set up trunk on Twilio. You can watch that. I'll pin it in this video. Next, we are gonna set up the inbound and outbound calls. So in inbound call, whenever I receive a call on this number that I have bought on Twilio, the agent will talk to the customer about all the services and everything and get their input. But in outbound call, I got a place call from this number to other numbers, to the potential clients, potential leads, and then the agent is going to explain them about stuff, whatever I have prompted. Alright, so for setting up outbound and inbound call, come to the siphon documentation and then under calling, go to inbound and then dispatch. This is the default dispatch code for inbound calling, but if you want to reconfigure your agent's name, prompt, and the LLM, TTS, and FTT model it is gonna use, then you will need this. This is going to override the prompt and the models you have used in the main agent file. So right now I'm going to use this. I'll just copy this and paste it here. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the agent name should be same. I keep the dispatch name also same. So in my agent file, I have used the name Genie. I'm going to copy this and use it in inbound. This you need to make sure that it's the same. And for outbound calls, let's save this. Then again go to the siphon documentation and under outbound you'll find this code. Copy this code for placing outbound calls and create an outbound.py file in Siphon and paste it here. So this is the SIP number that I have bought on Twilio, and this is the number it's going to call. And keep in mind, you need to keep the agent name consistent in all the files, otherwise it's not going to work. So this was my agent name. I'm going to copy this and paste it over here and save it like this. Okay, all the files are ready. Agent worker is ready, outbound call is ready, inbound is ready, and environment file is ready. My actual environment file is here in this. I made some changes to the prompt and ditched Cartesia and DeepGram and using server for both TTS and FTT. Okay, now let's make that call. Okay, let's run the agent worker now. As you can see in the logs, agent worker is running fine. Now in a separate terminal, I'm going to run the code for outbound calls. And I should be getting a call on my phone any minute now. I got the call, and this is from the same number that I bought on Twilio.
Hi, thanks for contacting Reese Industries. Are you looking to buy, rent, or just exploring options today?
I want to rent.
Great. To get started, may I have your full name, please?
Siddhi.
Thanks, Siddhi. And what's the best phone number to reach you?
It's 7676768789.
Thank you. Lastly, what's the active email ID we can use to reach you?
siddhi@gmail.com.
Thanks, Siddhi. When are you planning to move?
In 2 months.
And what is your monthly budget for rent?
Around 25,000.
And which areas are you interested in?
Borivali, Mumbai.
Got it. So you are looking for a rental in Borivali, Mumbai with a budget of around 25,000 and you are planning to move in about 2 months. I have a couple of openings for property viewings, Thursday at 5 p.m., Saturday at 11 a.m. Which of these times works better for you? Siddhi?
Does Tuesday at 12 p.m. works?
Just to confirm, Siddhi, I have you scheduled for Tuesday, 11th March at 12 p.m. You will receive a confirmation shortly. Have a great day.
Thanks. Okay, the call was complete and it has booked the appointment. I have got the text here. Wait a second, I'll show you the text. Oh, I can just search it up. Yeah, this is the text. So it has booked the appointment for Tuesday at 12 p.m. and sent the confirmation text on WhatsApp and email. And by the way, I have not integrated Google Calendar yet. So the text I got for WhatsApp, that is through a custom tool that I created. You can do that in Siphon too. Let me just get that text. Yes, this confirmation text, this is through a custom tool that I created here. You can do anything in that. Wait a second, I'll show you. This one. You can also add Google Calendar in this, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. You can add the calendar and set your appointment booking system. And you can also save the call transcriptions, call recordings, everything. And for that, I'll make a separate video and post it here. I'll see you in the next video then.